Hi, I just needed to share something with you regarding family courts and family law. One thing that happened to me, as I don't have custody of my son, was in the public family courts, which are the private ones, um, where the social workers and the law is absurd. Um, I personally was told upon complaining that I could hear my son being dragged past my house, crying and wanting to see his mum. I was told that I had to keep my curtains closed in that case and to leave the room if it upset me. And I said, well, what if I um, happen to be in the street and bump into my child? To which I was told that I would then be held in contempt of court and go to prison for a minimum of 2 years. So that's personal experience. I am, as far as I'm aware, not gagged by this country, as I'm officially at war with them, due to me having placed files at the European courts and have also informed the UN of the practices that are happening illegally. And just for the record, all cases, I was told by official recorders, are recorded. There are audios available for all cases, and these should be available to the United Nations or anyone investigating the secret family courts, and also the conflict of interest of the judges and other social workers. Independent social work agencies, foster care agencies, and CAFCAS often have multiple conflicts of interests, which I believe are under investigation. I certainly hope so. If they're not being, and if they're not, hurry up and do it, please, because children and families are suffering torture from people who are nothing more than terrorists. And I'm sure that Mr. Brown's government is aware that these terrorist activities are happening within public family law courts, and that small children and babies are suffering, as well as mothers and fathers, immeasurable torture, and to the point where people have committed suicide and become mentally ill, or have been locked away and sectioned, and terrible things happening to them all over the place. There's only a very tiny amount of people can talk about this because only a few cases are at the European courts. Everyone else is gagged and too afraid to speak out. That's why you don't really hear about it. Well, I'm no longer gagged as far as I know. And as far as I know, I'm not breaking any law. So I'm just telling you as it is and how it's happened to me personally. Okay, this is Liz Robillard signing off. Thank you.